Hi, Movies Feel here. Today I am showing you the action, drama, science fiction, and thriller film named Extinction. Watch out and take care. This movie unfolds in a near-future setting where technology has advanced, but society still retains a familiar sense of normalcy. At the heart of the story is Peter, an engineer who lives with his wife Alice, and their two daughters, Lucy and Hannah. From the outside, their life appears idyllic. Peter is a dedicated father and husband, while Alice is caring and supportive, managing the household and the needs of their children. However, beneath this veneer of tranquility lies a growing tension that begins to unravel their lives. Peter is increasingly troubled by recurring nightmares of an apocalyptic alien invasion. In his nightmares, Peter sees images of a city in ruins, people being mercilessly hunted down, and strange, ominous figures descending from the sky. These visions are so intense that Peter wakes up drenched in sweat, his heart pounding with fear. He cannot shake the feeling that these dreams are a warning, a glimpse into a future that only he can see. As Peter's nightmares continue, they begin to affect his daily life. At work, his concentration falters, and he becomes increasingly withdrawn. His co-workers notice the change and express concern, but Peter brushes off their worries, insisting that he is fine. In truth, he is anything but fine. The dreams are consuming his thoughts, and he finds it harder and harder to focus on anything else. His mind is constantly racing, trying to piece together the meaning behind the visions. At home, the situation is no better. Peter's wife, Alice, is deeply concerned about her husband's state of mind. Alice is practical and grounded, a woman who values stability and routine. She notices Peter's growing obsession with his dreams and tries to bring him back to reality. Alice urges Peter to seek help, suggesting that he might be suffering from stress or some other psychological issue. She tries to reassure him that the dreams are just that, dreams and nothing more. But Peter is unconvinced. He is haunted by the feeling that something terrible is about to happen, and he cannot shake the belief that his dreams are somehow connected to the real world. As the tension between them grows, Alice becomes increasingly frustrated. She wants to support Peter, but she doesn't know how to reach him. She is worried not only for Peter, but also for their daughters, Lucy and Hannah, who are beginning to sense the strain in their parents' relationship. The turning point comes when Peter's nightmares begin to intensify. The visions become more detailed, more terrifying, and more frequent. Peter starts to notice things in the real world that seem to mirror his dreams, strange lights in the sky, unusual behavior in people around him, and a growing sense of dread that something is about to happen. He becomes obsessed with preparing for the invasion, taking steps to protect his family from a threat that no one else believes is real. Later that day at their apartment complex, Alice holds a party to celebrate her promotion at an architectural firm. Peter becomes obsessed with his visions and ignores the guests to watch the skies through the telescope he had earlier bought for the girls, hoping to find proof of an impending alien invasion. Samantha, friends, and next-door neighbors console Alice. As Ray attempts to reason with Peter after the party, Peter spots lights in the sky. Invading spaceships immediately open fire on the city, causing significant damage to their building. Amid the chaos, Peter and Alice realize their daughter Hannah is missing. When Ray and Samantha also realize their daughter Megan is missing, they surmise the children left together. Ray and Peter leave to find them. Before rescuing the girls from an elevator, they discover evidence that alien ground troops are in their building and systematically killing people. The two families split up. Peter and Alice barricade their apartment amid the sounds of slaughter, while their daughters hide in a closet. A soldier attempts to break down the door, but Peter and Alice are able to hold it back. Lucy realizes that she left her stuffed monkey, Herman, in the other room and leaves the closet to go find it and hides under a table. When the soldier gives up breaking in through the door, he begins to break through the wall. Peter and Alice retreat to the closet where Hannah waits and tells them Lucy went looking for Herman. The soldier, dressed in insectoid-looking armor, successfully breaks in through the wall. When it finds Lucy and pauses to examine her, Peter ambushes it. Although Peter wrestles the soldier's rifle from it, he finds it uses biometric authentication and Peter cannot fire it. As the soldier regains the advantage, Alice bashes the soldier repeatedly with the telescope, incapacitating it. They leave the apartment, barely avoiding the death squads, and make their way to the roof where they reunite with Ray, Samantha, and Megan. In the smoking ruins of the city, they see another group of survivors attempting to flag down help. A spaceship spots them and kills everyone in that group. Peter's group decides that they cannot stay in the building or they will be killed and attempt to get down via a window washing lift. Halfway down the building, the lift begins to break, and they are forced back into the building shortly before the lift breaks completely and smashes into the ground. Inside, Peter attempts to bypass the rifle's security but is unsuccessful. He recalls from his visions that his factory was a safe spot and built like a fortress.